A new big update will hit Soulmask in a few days. This update is going to change how your initial character is handled, and it will also reduce some of the grind that's connected with the official gameplay. We got the news that a new update is going to hit Soulmask on the 18th that is going to do significant changes to the initial starter character of the game and also giving this character more importance for those who choose to use it. Let's go through the patch notes together and check out what is going to change to these core mechanics. Your character, as it levels, is going to be able to gain exclusive talents. Before, talents were exclusive to NPCs and would even make the worst NPC better than your starter character. The level cap of your starter character is going to be 50 instead of 40, which is still 10 levels below the max level of the NPC, but it makes the starter character more viable than it was before. A big reason why to drop the starter character usually pretty early is the low proficiency cap. Your character was capped at 50 and could later get a boost to its proficiencies, which ultimately never got to a point where it was better than any NPC character. But this is going to change. Crafting skills are going to be increased from 50 to 60. Here will still be better to have a dedicated crafter or worker at some point, but you can get a bit more higher quality items from your initial character. But most importantly, the combat skills are going to be raised from 50 to 90, which means you can get 3 of the proficiency boosts on your initial character. This also means that you're not forced to switch to an NPC as your main char as early as before, but you can stick to it for a little longer. But it gets even better. With the new proficiency caps in action, the proficiency boost for your initial character after defeating the ape boss has been removed, and instead you can now do what the devs call a deep scan of any NPC character of your choice. This deep scan will analyze all of the talents and proficiency caps of that NPC, and then you can transfer those onto your initial character and use it on there. This will give your initial character the stats of that chosen NPC, but be aware that this cannot be reversed. When you then defeat the Griffin, there will also be a new thing called the Quick Remodel. Tribemen that have been saved in your mystical table can now be revived at campfires, bonfires and respawn points. No awkward waiting anymore to get your favorite NPC back after you died. There will also be more world portals, and the user portals will now be able to be used together with the big portal network, and this was a highly requested feature, even by me. Ruins will now have additional respawn points. This will shorten the annoyance of death runs when you die while doing the ruins. You have to activate it, and within a time span you can then respawn at those respawn points. The biggest change for official players is going to be the addition of the perfect remodel for official servers. This is a feature that is used on unofficial servers already, and we have activated it on our server as well. You save your character, and when it dies it will have the stats upon its last save. You have to back up your character regularly in order to make note of level ups, but you won't have to re-level it over and over again when dying. I've seen people on official being very unhappy about the reset of the levels and about the mindless grind that was added to the game when you had to re-level your character. These changes to the game are honestly huge, and I'm positively surprised that the devs are taking the risk changing core mechanics so drastically. But I already talked to Wak about it yesterday, that this is what early access is really about, and we're not used to it anymore that devs listen to the community and even take the most extreme approaches and say, yeah, why not? Why shouldn't we try it? In the next few days we are going to test the new patch on an exclusive server the developers provide, and we will have a look at the changes and test them as we go. I will of course provide videos for you, so you can see the changes for yourself before the patch goes live in a week. I'm genuinely very excited about this patch because after about 500 hours in this game, I can see that some things might make the gameplay less enjoyable and too grindy, and to see the devs addressing this only a few weeks after launch is really nice and a fresh wind that blows in the early access landscape. But what do you think about these changes? How do you like them? Let me know in the comments. I'm looking forward to your opinion. If you want to see our analysis of the changes later on, make sure to leave a sub on this channel and you will be notified about new videos. Thank you for watching, stay alive and thrive!